Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. So your message this week, I'm doing them slightly different. I'm doing them backward this week, so let me know if you love it or loathe it. Your message this week was the hat, right? What I saw as a symbol was the hat, but what I heard behind it in terms of the message, what does a hat do? It covers your head, right? This week you have to cover yourself, right? Whether that is you're having a conversation, and it could be misconstrued, whichever way it is, whatever it relates to this week, you have to cover yourself. Don't expect somebody else to do it. I'm not saying that anybody's actively going to try to to do you harm or anything like that, but the message was very clear. Cover yourself, whatever that means to you, however it happens for you this week. That's what you need to do. That's what's going to be important for you. All right, so your destiny card for the week ahead is okay, so you've had one jump out and it is the Judgment card, right? So you could have a blast from the past this week. It may be that somebody comes back to ask you about a conversation that has already been had. It could be that somebody asks you to recommit to something, right? And that's the feeling that I get from this. It's almost like somebody's asking you to put your name to something, but it's not something new. It's something that's already been talked about, already kind of, the bare bones were there, but now they're asking you to really go ahead with it. So this week, whatever it takes, whoever it is, whatever it is that's coming back into your life, cover yourself. Your direction card, let's give it some context. All right, and this week you get, put them in there. You got the Wheel of Fortune, right? So this is an old opportunity that is coming your way. Now, the thing is, the opportunity does feel very good. It feels like a solid offer, feels like a solid opportunity. I love these cards as well. Look at that. It's like the Wheel of the Year. And as a direction card, it basically says luck, abundance, synchronicities are shaping up for you. Something that you thought was done, and it's almost like you're getting a second chance to do something. When you do so though, do it right, do it properly. This is the thing, whenever we get a second chance or a look back at something, what tends to happen is you after the event comes, you say to yourself, I would have done this differently. I would have done that differently. Remember those things and utilize those shoulda, coulda, would haves in this second chance energy that you've got to make sure that you cover yourself. That, I don't know why, but that seems like the message this week. So your insight card, what is the energy coming in? And it feels like that card, whatever it is, it's the Page of Wands. So wherever it is that you want to create something, wherever it is that you have this spontaneous urge to get started on something, especially if it's something that's coming back around, it's almost like you've got all of the energy and the creativity there, but it just needs a track to follow. And the insight card with this Page of Wands, especially underneath the Judgment card there, it means that something deep within you has wanted creating for a long time. This could be the week where you get the chance to get it. So for those of you that are artists, creators of any sort, pick up your brush, pick up your pen, whatever it is that you utilize as your medium. It's time for you to get started. It's time for you to get back to it. And it's really important as well that you start this week. There's a really good energy this week. For some of you, this is about an old idea, an old project that you have that you're stuck on the shelf and said, yeah, you know what, I'll get to that at some point. and you kind of never did. Well, this week you've got the opportunity to do so. Just make sure that you cover all the bases and cover your head while you're doing it, right? Whatever that means to you. So with that said, I have created you a retrograde survival kit. Mercury goes retrograde. This is your ruling planet goes retrograde on the 31st of this month. If you want to get your survival guide, survival strategy for how to deal with that and all other retrogrades, you can get it for $19.99 versus $39.99. It will go up on the 31st of October. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. If you want to get your copy, you can do so in the link in the description box below. Take care. I'll see you soon.